Salute, 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 salute. You already know what it is. You know who I am. Yep, it's your boy Malik Williams, cinematographer, videographer, photographer, jack of all trades and master of many. But I'm here today, man, just to talk about moments over poses and what happens after the photography. I come to your event, I sit there, I do my thing, and then after that, then what happens? I go home, I edit, I look at the shots, I crop them, I get the composition just right to make the moments fit, so that your eyes drawn right to the subjects and things of that nature. I make sure it's color corrected perfectly. But one of the things I'm most proud of is when my client wants a book. Let me show you. Hold on. Recently, I had a client order a book. I'll just show everybody. Make sure you follow me on YouTube, Carolina Raw, TikTok, Malik Williams 715. All the places. I'm here on Facebook. Y'all know what I do, but this is what, let's look at this. It's just colorful, beautiful. I mean, if you were here with me, you would see that it's like you can just touch the images. You can just touch it. Look at the texture of her dress. You can actually feel it and touch it. This is what I love most. I love to provide my clients with something that they can take home, something that they can share with the family. This is a graduation for a good family friend of mine. See? All the moments, you put them in there with, oh my God, you see the vivid colors? You see that? See how vivid that is? Man, this is why I do it, man. It's after the pictures, Taking the pictures, it's good. But as you can see, I was in the midst of all those moments. Everybody was graduating. Everybody was out in the courtyard doing their thing. And I was just out there catching the vibes, all the way to the house. They had a bunch of pictures of the graduate. And, I saw them hanging from the ceiling. I said, hey, that'll be a great picture, So I put one on the front. They had the flag out in the front yard, It's dope. It's just a great way to capture memories and remember them, Like I said, her friends came. You see? Yeah, that's dope. Her friends came, checked it out, and man, they love the pictures. And once you get them in the book, oh man, it's just so much more, like heart-wrenching when you see the pictures. It takes you back to the moment, you know what I mean? And I love it. I love to look at them myself, and it's not even my moments. But these are part of the services that I provide along with photography. All of my packages, sometimes they may seem pricey, but they come with things of this nature, with merchandise of this nature. Also, I make clothes, so, I'm capable of putting your images that you take on clothes as well. I don't want you to think it's a one-sided thing. This year, we're stepping up everything. You know what I mean? We're doing family documentaries. If you have an interesting story in your family or a person in your family that's older or let's say elder, and you want to, let the later generation be able to see them tell the story of the family, I'm interested in doing that as well. So, I do a lot more than just snap a picture, you know what I mean, and edit it. So I just want to chime in and let you know that whatever you need, videography, photography, cinematography, I'm here, I'm available to you, and it's been a great 15 years, and I can't wait to see where it takes me from here. My son is now part of the team, Malik Williams as well, and he's going to be taking more of the photography side, and I'm going to be more into the cinematography, videography side. So, we'll be here to service your needs, all right? So don't fret, I haven't quit yet. I know you see the music coming, that's just something that I have to get out of my system, you know what I mean? There are things that we all like to do. I don't want you to give up on them. I want you to jump in on them and do them as long as they're healthy, you know what I'm saying, within reason. Do some of those things that you dreamed of. It's not too late. You're still here. Get it in. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for the accolades. Don't do it for the likes and the views. Do it for yourself. That way, if you don't get those things, it doesn't mean a thing. But if you do, it's a bonus. You see what I'm saying? Life is worth living. Live your life, love your life. 10 toes down. Salute. Salute.